A knife with that mark is the only way to kill a Keck demon.
Especially if Keck demons weren't extinct.
Oh, what's a Keck demon?
Perhaps there's one out there hibernating, eh?
Oh, I do wish we could hibernate, you know. Just sleep for winter, do you know what I mean?
Ready to awaken at any moment and embark on a grisly rampage.
I would if I'd been asleep that long, to be fair. Cranky in the mornings, mate.
She's making brownies.
Oh, is that what I smell?
Hang on, how good is she before I get excited?
Plus, I improvised a little. You're gonna love them.
Me?
Improvised with what?
Doesn't Angel have to
He can't.
try any?
They're brownies full of nutty goodness.
What nut? Okay.
That is not appropriate. It's for killing extinct demons. Knows what kind of corrosive effect her cooking may have on it.
Cordelia, just put down the very sharp knife.
Well,
Never.
I think Mr. Too Much Cologne is the pot calling the kettle stinky.
Is it weird that made me want to sniff him?
Cordelia, Doyle.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, bless. I'm glad the show's acknowledging that, actually.
Wesley.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. Easily done in this dynamic of three. How much does Wesley know about Doyle?
It's time for bed.
Okay. Well, that's not ideal, is it, as a mood? Is he just gonna be stood there like... No.
Do we have to?
What? Are we sacrificing the kids? Oh. Phew. Sorry, that's on me. I went a little harsh there. Okay.
Pretend to read any good books lately?
Oh.
Cordelia.
It's lovely that she went to check on him.
You called him Doyle.
Nice.
It just happened.
Let's talk about it.
I hope Wesley's okay with it.
Oh, who cares about him? You never say his name.
Yeah? Have we not talked about it at all since?
Look, you don't have to be Joe Stoic about his
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah. Look at Cordy with the maturity.
You don't have to do that for me.
Yeah. I love that.
Great, so flap.
Like a bird. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Prehistoric Planet, mate. I've just got pterosaurs in my head, okay? To be completely honest with you, I would sacrifice a lot for some skin between my fingers and my feet. Mate.
I miss him.
Me too.
I've been around death before.
Yeah.
I've killed people.
And you are dead. Sorry.
I like that in amongst this new maturity, we're not losing Cordelia as a character, right? She's still doing that. The fact that she said sorry after the look, she wouldn't have noticed before. Maybe it's just because it's Angel and they have this friendship, but that's really cool. I love that for her.
It shouldn't have happened, right? I shouldn't have let it happen.
Angel, it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, but he does this. He takes on everything himself. This is a problem that Angel has. He has this thing that he's carrying at all times. This hero complex, right? That was the episode. Hero. And I think if he's not coming out of every situation, saving everyone he can, he takes that onto himself and punishes himself for it. Actively punishes himself. He's been feeling bad about this, which is fair, but we just saw it goes deeper than that. It's more than that to him. He's punishing himself. I should have done more. I should have done this. I could have saved. And yeah, that is a habit that we've seen that he does. And I think it rears its head in lots of unhealthy ways. I think we've seen a lot actually in regard to Buffy, for example. I Will Remember You. All of those moments where he went off without her when actually he should have really gone to her instead, because he was taking it all on himself, right? And it results in bad decisions, an unhealthy lifestyle. This is something he needs to kick if he's going to grow as a person.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we saw it at the beginning, so there's something supernatural here, huh?
Angel.
Sleepwalker, fair play. Oh god. By the way, the whole hero thing that he's got, Angel, like, it's not inherently a bad thing.
Are you gonna cry?
I don't think so.
Nice.
I don't know.
Oh yeah?
No, yeah, no, not gonna cry.
Hey, good that you thought about it though.
Ryan!
Okay.
You come inside.
Ryan!
Yeah?
Thank God you were here.
Say something, Angel.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's okay.
Okay.
Scamp, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're hurt. Your shoulder.
Bring him in, let's mop him up.
Come inside.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's get to the bottom of it, eh? Wesley, perimeter mate. Okay. Come on, Angel. You gotta pick it up with your senses, mate.
So how do you think Ryan got out in the street?
Climbed out the window.
Why the window?
Do you think he was trying to get away from something?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to get away from in his own house?
Good question. This is what I mean, where's yes. Good. Nice. Thinking. Amazing. Goop. Oh, I hate when there's goop, you know.
Does it bother you? A lot of health nuts these days.
Do you know what? It was funny. He lit that and I had to remind myself that that was okay back then. Because I was like, dude, hey, another black mark, smoking in the hat. Sorry, it's my bad. I'm the health nut, what can I say?
Like anyone needs to live forever.
No one needs that.
Oh.
Where you lived before?
Akron, one winter there was enough.
One winter, so you move on a lot. Move on quite quick, eh? Yeah, another clue.
Strikes me you never told us your name.
Angel.
Angel.
All that, yeah.
Jones. Angel Jones.
Bond.
Honey,
Yeah, a little bit in love with him, that's fair. I get it.
I collect them.
Mate, business card.
Tonight you really were our angel, weren't you?
Oh.
it's getting late.
Don't like your attitude, buddy.
Come to dinner.
Paige.
Can I bring something?
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong in that house.
Yep.
Like the scene.
More goop. Is it a Keck demon?
Someone in that house is possessed by a demon.
Oh, cool. Possession. Halloween. Hey. Oh, sorry. I'm recording this before Halloween. You guys will see it afterwards. I do apologise. But for me, it's quite festive, so this is nice. If you did miss my Halloween episodes, right, go back and watch them, mate. Okay, what you doing? What you doing here? We've got Donnie Darko, got Halloween Town. Hey, I'm gonna put a little pumpkin on the screen. This is the pumpkin I did. Gengar, my boy. Honestly, he's my child. He might be dead by now. Actually, yeah, that's fair. It's been a couple weeks, but is she the one possessed? Do you think? Sorry, twist.
In Akron, a friend of the family went missing. He's still missing.
Uh-oh.
What is this stuff, anyway?
Give it a drink, mate. Shot it. Put it in the brownies.
Bodily excretion of an ethros demon.
Oh, my suggestion still stands if I'm honest, mate.
Oh, it can't hurt you. Only the demon itself is dangerous.
How dangerous?
Okay, we are still on for the shot.
You've heard of Lizzie Borden. She killed her parents with an axe.
I remember the children's rhymes.
Is this the Halloween episode? This is kind of perfect.
What the rhyme doesn't say is that she was possessed by an ethros.
I bet it's the daughter. Because we're all thinking it's the dad, aren't we? Maybe he's just a prick.
Exorcism. Not too many priests go in for it much these days.
Then what is the point of priest, really? Let's be honest.
A father doesn't have to be possessed to terrorize his children.
There we go, yeah. Oh, hello. Is that where you've come from? Is there some trauma there for you, Wesley? We're going to dig deeper. Interesting.
A little Silas eucalyptus powder ingested by the host.
And
You got to bring something to eat.
Okay, so how do I get someone to eat eucalyptus powder?
Bake the brownie.
I made brownies.
Perfect. Yeah. Did we work on the consistency? Because that was very hard.
Roast was a little dry.
It was full of roasty goodness.
Think we're ready to try your brownies, Angel?
Hello?
I'll get the coffee.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. Okay, it can't be him. He likes coffee, mate.
You seem to like yours.
Angel's funny.
Yeah?
Mm.
He hides it well.
Well, that's rude. Mate, all the coffee in the world is not overshadowing your character, which is not something I say lightly. Oh, could you imagine if it's the mum?
What's your secret, Angel?
I use chocolate. That's why they're brown. Which gives them their name. Brownies.
What a conversationalist. Dude, you gotta be chill. Stop staring, please. Uh-oh. He's just choking. The boy. Come on. I guessed every single one but the boy. That's kind of beautiful. That's kind of beautiful, right? In that.
Oh God, Ryan.
Really annoys me though, if I'm honest with you.
Son's possessed by a demon.
Just come out with it, but yeah, why not?
Ryan's always been bad.
So were there locks on the door to keep him in? Was it on both or just Ryan's?
What were you thinking?
Paige, it's okay.
Oh, hello.
We both know that that is not true.
Okay.
Been wrong for a long time.
Hello. What a twist. I told you. I was wrong, but I was right about the twist.
What do you need?
A phone.
Beautiful. Oh, I tell you what, my coffee instinct is on point, mate.
She's just
What was it?
so long.
Yeah, sorry, in the dad, because his demeanour's completely changed. I wonder, and it'd be really interesting if they do this. I hope they do. They seem to be, considering, you know, the way he's talking and the way his demeanour changed. He just needed help, right? Perhaps he's turned to, well, perhaps that strictness came from trying to protect his family, keep this demon child away from them or whatever. And maybe him trying to get rid of Angel was actually trying to help him get out of here, don't be here. And yeah, he seems to be softening. So really interesting little switcheroo. I like that. And I do also like the switching in the sense of you do kind of expect a lot of the time, for good reason, you know, for good statistical reason, a situation like this, a dysfunctional family, some issue, to be the issue with the father, right? It's not always the case, absolutely not. And it is nice once in a while to switch it round and have it be an example of actually men aren't or don't have to be always so bad, because they're not always. At the same time, I'm thinking back to the last 2 episodes, the poor representation in regards to, at least in my opinion, to women. Is it good timing considering, you know, the last 2 episodes and how in some respects they mismanaged and mishandled those stories about women? Is it in good taste to now be telling this story and have this episode? Because this on its own, like I've just said, isn't a bad thing and is nice sometimes to remind us actually that not all men are bad. All I would maybe question, I suppose, considering the last 2 episodes, is the timing of this episode and the story and the way that they've chosen to go with the story. I don't know. I'm asking, does that leave a sour taste in people's mouths? Am I overthinking it? Maybe so. I am hyperanalyzing at the end of the day and kind of, I guess, discussing episode choice of placement, choice of pacing, choice of the story, and how that affects the season. I'd say the last 2 episodes and now this one. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. I don't know. But it seems as if the last 2 episodes told sort of through the male gaze or from a more male perspective. And now in this episode, doubling down, actually men aren't all bad either. Not everyone's going to necessarily agree with what I'm saying. I'm not even really sure if I agree with that either. I'm just kind of putting it on the table to talk about it. Let me know what you think. But I do think it's interesting to think about the last 2 episodes that we've had and now this too.
It has been all I can do to hold this family together.
There we go. Okay.
You come here and tell me there may be a reason and a way to end it?
Yeah.
Maybe you are an angel.
There we go, what a switch. And I do like that. As an isolated story, forget the last 2 episodes, I do like that. This twist on its own, isolated, the only reason I'm talking negatively was just because of the last 2 episodes and I guess the message overall that maybe sends. And actually it's going to be interesting. We got at the start of the episode in regard to Angel, we see that he's suffering with Doyle's death. This hero complex, I can't let anyone, I could have stopped it, all this stuff. We kind of have a little bit of the same in the dad. I wouldn't say a hero complex, but he is trying to do the best, and it's a question to him of, if I don't handle this right, I could lose a child. Maybe I lose my wife. He's trying to keep them all safe and do the best that he possibly can. A little bit of synergy in the stories being told here in regard to, I think, the through line that we have in Angel and what we were introduced to at the beginning of the episode in regard to Doyle's presence in Angel, how that's still affecting him.
Sorry about the possession and everything.
God, he is deteriorating.
Angel, are you expecting any big vomiting here? Because I saw the movie.
Yeah, me too.
Kill you if he gets a chance. You got that?
Jeez, we got it. Circle, angry.
I love how Cody's so chill about it all now too. There is something a bit calming about that as a presence for her. That's really interesting, considering just how she used to be.
How can I?
Do you recognize him?
You would come into a place of worship.
For what he is?
I'm not what you think.
Okay. Wow, what sense? That's crazy that she just on sight recognizes him. There are people in this world that don't recognize him for what he is. Sorry, that's so I don't know why it's so interesting to me. She's by all intents and purposes a human, and she just caught that. That was crazy. And now I'm so interested in the church, what they know. I mean, we're now getting them coming in, exorcism. They know about this world too. Who else does? Subtly, the world building being a little widened in this episode, actually. I kind of love that.
He's out behind the church. Last grave on the left.
Oh, well, can you help or what?
Family came to Father Frederick. Their daughter was possessed with a demon.
This happens a lot.
Father Frederick saved the young woman.
What legend?
Because what you're dealing with is very, very smart, very dangerous. Even more dangerous than you.
Interesting. We don't know much about the Aethros demon, but I am intrigued.
Where are you? I'm scared.
Yeah, don't. Hey, you guys, they should not be waiting there. Listen to that.
Things were going really well this time, weren't they? Couldn't we just keep on like it was?
Oh.
Did you know?
Yeah.
After Ohio.
Damn.
A friend of ours, kids used to call him Uncle Frank, died in a fire.
Oosh.
That was an accident. It wasn't Ryan.
Damn, my mum's kind of fooled herself a little bit. Bless her.
Good! We can watch TV or play cards. Won't even hear your son's pain.
Mm-hmm.
I need you. I'm so scared. Come here.
They should not be listening to this.
It's almost over.
Yeah.
An Angel is good at this kind of thing, and Wesley... Well, I'm sure they'll be right back with
He could do some dancing, entertain us all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, look at her. Comforting. Lovely.
You've never done this before. Look, it takes tremendous strength, mental strength.
Resistance to suggestion.
We're all just taking shots at Wesley. I'm so sorry, mate. This is a good episode for Wesley. Honestly, I was like perimeter and he just went straight there. I feel like Wesley's doing everything he should be doing. We're all being a little harsh when it back away.
Wesley, you don't even have sales resistance. How many Thigh Masters do you own?
It's a free gift with my bonds of steel.
Why do you need so much?
Father Fredericks was an expert.
I was saying I can't do it.
That's right.
He's worried about you in the same way that he was worried about Doyle. It's Doyle all over again, so I get why Angel is being this way. He's worried for him, genuinely. He's not, I joke, it's not coming from a place of harshness. He's scared, fairly so, and he's got a point. Father Fredo was experienced, old, he knew what he was doing, and he died. Now, Angel can't do anything. Wesley's stepping forward, and he sees another Doyle. He's got to learn that people aren't necessarily his to protect all the time. I know how that sounds, but what I mean, maybe poorly phrased, what I mean is Wesley's allowed to make his own decisions for himself. He's a person with autonomy. This is kind of the problem. Sometimes the way that Angel is, well-meaning as he is, and I know he doesn't mean to do it, takes autonomy from somebody because he wants to take everything on himself and be the hero. Not for being a hero's sake, I know that, but he just wants to take all of the danger on himself. I don't mean to phrase it as harshly as perhaps it's coming across, but that's what I mean. In this moment, if he's like, Wesley, no, you can't, he's taking that away from Wesley. Wesley just wants to help in the same way Angel does, and Angel has this complex that means he can't allow anyone else to do that, but it's like, it's false logic. What's to stop anyone else saying the same for Angel? And I get it, he's a vampire, super strength, all that stuff, right? And that's probably why he perhaps feels he's a better fit for it. But this is what I mean. I've talked about how it's unhealthy for him. I think we've seen that. The show's demonstrated that. But it's also unhealthy, and I've said this before, for the people around him too. I think it's resulted in him taking, inadvertently perhaps so, autonomy away from Buffy just because of the decisions he's making. I'm not saying he's intending to do that, but it is doing that. Right? In the same way here, if he does, I'm not saying he's going to do it. I feel like Wesley perhaps is going to go ahead and do it, but this is a lesson Angel needs to learn.
So our only option is, you do it.
There we go, okay.
That was vulgar, but I believe I made my point.
Mm-hmm.
You'll do it, if I want to be right there with you.
There we go, that's the best you can do, mate, that's fair. You gotta be okay with that. He wants so badly to be, if there's someone to die, to be the one to die, and that's noble. I'm not saying that's not, but it's not good for him. At the end of the day, devil's advocate, does that make a hero? Maybe. Still, that question of hero, what is it? How is someone a hero? How do you define that?
Nobody's gonna hurt you, sweetie. It's gonna be okay.
Mummy, look at his face, respectfully.
Look at him.
Cordy.
Mama,
She's primed.
would you help me?
No.
I'm here, baby.
It's gonna happen. Cordy, yeah.
I believe I know how the priest was killed.
Oh, hello.
When an ethos is cast out, it immediately seeks another body to inhabit.
Ah.
That the newly inhabited rarely survives.
That's a problem.
Yep. How do we deal with that? Dude, all you had to do is wait a second. Dumb. Okay. Yep, it's a Halloween episode. We got dummies.
So glad.
Snap the neck. Okay, mix it up. Fair play.
Brian, stop it!
Mm-hmm. Please get him.
Ignominy!
Come on, Wes, you got it.
It's retreated back into the boy.
It's gone deeper.
I also like this, what it's doing for Wesley's character. We got the little hint that perhaps his father wasn't a great influence. There's some trauma there, but we are having Wesley actually step forward and be useful. You know, inhabit a place in this trio, in this world, that Angel's not capable of, that Cordy might not be capable of either, or it doesn't want to do, right? He's filling a spot, he's filling a place. And he doesn't feel like Doyle. Doyle is very individual too. I gotta kind of hand it to, the writers in the sense that they are making these individual characters feel like individual characters unto themselves, right? Like Wesley is taking shape, finding a home in this show.
Look, from now on, you do exactly as I'm telling you. Understood?
Good, we've learned our lesson. Who are we going to put it into, though? Do we have a vessel of some kind? Yeah, this is an important episode for Angel too. He's got to learn to let go of that responsibility bit. He's been forced to, because he can't do this. Wesley is the only one who can. I like that. It's an important lesson for him. We are dealing with the whole Doyle attachment that we saw at the beginning of the episode. The monster of the week is facilitating that story.
Ethros demon, Ethros box.
This is what's used to trap it.
You say box.
It goes all dingy when it's forced out, bad sense of direction or something. If you have one of these boxes...
Amazing.
There to be confined for 1,000 years.
Hey, and Cordy following up and doing the reading and finding out. Yeah, there you go. And again, Cordy doing the reading, doing the research. How long ago would it have been that she would have shied away from that, not done that? She's, again, now taking responsibility, you know, more so, greater responsibility. She cares. Almost in the same way, actually, that Willow took on the role that she's been taking on and the intent that she had coming into season 4 of Buffy in, this is my decision, I'm not doing it for you, Buffy. I'm doing it for me. This is the decision I want to make. I've got a lot of intelligence, a lot of power, and I can use that in this fight. You know, whatever shape or form that fight might take. Actually, kind of Cordelia's reminding me of that a little bit. She's not saying it. She's not being so obvious as that. But in every action she takes, every step that she makes, she is essentially saying, I'm in this fight with you. I'm making that choice for myself. And maybe her grander intent isn't to, you know, fight the demons of this world and take that all on her shoulders necessarily in the same way that Willow did, right? Each individual person is unto themselves. Willow and Cordelia are different people, but a similar kind of decision for herself in the way that she's behaving and the choices she's making. And I kind of love that. There's a lot of maturity in that. In the same way that I'd say that there was a lot of maturity in Willow in her making that decision she made for herself too.
Jump to the nearest warm body.
So you're safe anyway.
This is made of 600 species of virgin woods.
Oh, cool.
By blind Tibetan monks.
I don't think we can do that, you know.
Nope, don't know any.
Yeah.
No, Rick's magic and stuff. If anybody in LA will have an Ethros box, it'll be Rick.
There we go.
You better hurry.
And the fact that actually he's trusting her to go do that, I know it's relatively safe to do it. It's another little demonstration of their little connection. I love that. Sorry, and I will point it out every time. I enjoy it a lot.
Onus Spiritus.
So strong, Wes.
He'll not deter me from doing what must be done.
Hell yeah. Is that a pink bookmark? I love that for you, mate.
You do something, and see if you can do anything.
Interesting, actually, yeah, because Wes, we have seen, does have insecurity. And even if you think back to Buffy, he kept getting slammed, you know, physically. When it came to fighting, he was always kind of the butt of the joke, but actually I feel like the show perhaps bringing that back in as a character trait of his. What we had throughout this season so far of him, you know, a few episodes that we've had, wanting to prove himself, wanting to do anything he can to fit in and do his, you know, carry the load that he can in this trio. The fact that he was like overcompensating for that speaks of insecurity in that regard to a certain extent. Is the demon going to start talking about his dad? Are we going to get a little bit more opening up on that too? Lovely character work actually this episode for all of them.
In odorum suavitatis.
Did you just say taters, mate?
Fired.
Fired.
Skimming the surface of my mind.
2, yeah. Of course he was, from the Watchers, and that's another thing that he probably feels quite insecure about too. His sense of value.
Very good. But a mere parlour trick.
Yeah, stay strong, man.
All those hours locked up under the stairs and you still want good enough.
Wow.
Not good enough for Daddy.
There we go.
Not good enough for the council.
Don't let it get to you, man. Stay strong.
Basically, these people walking around and knowing you're wicked.
Where's?
Because I invited him here.
Yeah, nice, Angel. You've got it. Come on.
Diabole.
Tell him how you plan to kill him.
Oh, Angel.
I'll show you fear.
No, that's what he was waiting for. Oh, shit. Yeah, come on. I don't think Wes is unreasonable for having a backup plan for Angel. He's just being careful. It doesn't mean he wants to kill him. We know that. Wes knows that. Angel probably knows that too. It's like Batman and the Justice League, do you know what I mean? Like, Wes is Batman, yes. We have had a switcheroo.
Lydia knows what she wants. Commendable.
Yes, I'm great.
Even that little thing there, him giving a compliment. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like the Cordelia of old would have kind of gone like, oh, well, thank you. Do you know, it was something. What did she do? She brushed that right off. No, I'm here for the Ethros box. Give me. Again, subtly. Demonstrations of where her character's got to and the progress, the growth.
Just pop it in a bag and I'm out of here.
There you go, yeah.
You don't have one.
That's a short shack box.
What's the diff? Looks the same. Handcrafted by blind Tibetan monks?
Pieced together by mute Chinese nuns. Now that's craftsmanship.
Okay, that's not the same though.
Need a place to put it. Will this work?
Probably.
Okay.
Then your average Ethros might be tight across the shoulders.
He's trying to sell you something, Cordy. You can't trust that.
I mean, it's in a little bitty boy.
I love this. This conversation's awesome.
I think you're going to enjoy this item. Shall I have a gift wrapped?
Amazing. Is he recurring? I'd like him to come back.
Won't happen again.
You're not going back in there.
Yeah, scared for Wesley all over again. Okay. Don't love the spider, I'll be honest with you. That's very distracting. A demon that can read our minds.
Doyle wants to ask why you couldn't protect him.
Don't. You know better. Yeah.
Ending this.
So all I had was...
Get it ready.
Okay, well, let's see how it goes, eh?
Like he's gonna let me die.
Aren't you, Daddy?
We've all got our demons.
Get back.
I mean, you know, what is the boy? This boy, he's got a demon in him. And what are we seeing? That is the theme of the episode. We've all got our demons. All these things that are making us a certain way. You know, pulling us to and fro. All of us. Look at Wesley and what we're learning in this episode. How that shaped him. How it's still shaping him. The insecurities there. Angel. We're seeing minute to minute how he's being affected by Doyle's death. How it's affecting how he's behaving in regard to Wesley. How it's affecting him in regard to himself and how he's behaving, decisions he's making, and what we're actually trying to achieve. Exorcising this demon, getting this demon out of us. And what a beautiful message that is, actually. Is that where we're going to arrive at in regard to Wesley, Angel, and these demons inside of us that are, you know, pulling us to and fro, perhaps in unhealthy ways, or making us suffer in the way that we're seeing, you know, Angel and Wes, for example, suffer this episode. In the same way we're seeing little Ryan suffer because he's got a demon more literally in him. In the way they're exercising Ryan, I think that's the episode trying to demonstrate, trying to show, actually, that's what Angel and Wes should be trying to do to themselves in the demons that they have, in the demons that they're controlling them, in the ways that I've said are unhealthy for them. Angel more so. I don't feel like I need to necessarily say how unhealthy perhaps it could be for Wesley. I think we can all work that out, right? But yeah, this overarching exorcising of demons, literally or figuratively. And how do we define demon? I think the definition of that is malleable this episode, and I think applies to the characters as well as, you know, the monster of the week. Again, I said before, facilitating this very character-driven story, this episode, serving the story really well, really effectively, complementing it, and I think supplying the message, because I'm going to assume we're going to exercise it from this boy, and I think that's, yeah, the episode trying to show what they should be trying to do, what the ultimate goal should be, and how much they're being controlled in their own way too. Hello? Damn. Oh dear. Okay. Where'd it go? Daddy? No.
Uh-oh.
That sums it up, I think. That's so interesting how his face turned to vampire at the end, and I think actually that complements perhaps my commentary that I've just talked about. This idea of demons in us. How do you define that? I'm not going to repeat what I just said. I think the story, the episode, the show, go into pains to demonstrate the demons in Wes and Angel. But I think actually his face changing to the vampire, the demon, is representing that in Angel in that final moment. There's a demon in him. And I'm not talking about the vampire, I'm talking about what I talked about, right? And he needs to work on that. And I think that representation of his face changing is to, at least to my interpretation, to represent that.
It came up the elevator shaft.
Well, at least we're all good.
It might attempt to repossess the boy. I don't think so. What are you thinking?
Yeah, what?
It'll need time to recharge.
Okay, well...
You're thinking the demon's taken on corporeal form.
Really?
Which means if we can find it in time, we can
Kill
kill
it. Awesome.
Probably returning to primordial volcanic
Sewers.
sea caves.
Oh.
Why didn't you just say that?
So what's going on? Is it just pooping on the walls or what?
What that demon said before.
I know you're not planning to kill me, Wesley.
But you're willing to.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yes. I told you he'd understand. It's alright, mate. Showtime.
You were dealing with forces beyond your comprehension.
Oh, yeah? Ooh, nice little twirl.
Putrescent bully. Pick on an innocent child.
Beautiful.
I corrupted the spirits of men before they had speech to name me.
Oh, yeah?
The child was but the last among tens of thousands. One more pure heart to corrupt, one more soul to suck dry.
You didn't get that boy's soul.
What soul?
Huh? Uh-oh.
She has 9 marshmallows and I only have 7.
Oh, dear.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is?
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's what I found in the boy. No conscience, no fear, no humanity.
That's less good.
I couldn't control him. I couldn't get out. I never even manifested until you brought me forth.
Wow.
I just sat in him and watched as he destroyed everything around him.
What the heck?
Remember any of it?
What are we talking about?
That boy's mind was the blackest hell I've ever known.
Oh my god.
I tried to get him to end his life, even if it meant ending mine.
Wow.
You sleepwalked him in front of the car.
He terrorized you. That's insane. Okay, where are we going with this?
I had given up hope.
Wow.
I know you bring death. I do not fear it. The only thing I've ever feared is in that house.
Wow.
We have to hurry.
Yes, you do.
What are we going to do about this guy? Wow. I kind of love that, actually. A supernatural horror. But, I mean, what we're saying this kid is not supernatural, a psychopath. I mean, throughout all of history, the Ethros demon said that he was the worst. That's more than a psychopath, you'd argue. What an interesting concept. What an interesting little twist at the end there. Almost philosophical. This horrible demon, horrible, undeniably horrible demon who has lived for countless years, terrorized humanity, asking the question, making us ask the question, actually, is there a human that's worse? You know, if we're measuring it based on how long lived and what each has perpetrated, well, obviously the Ethros demon is worse because he's been around for longer than Ryan. But I suppose when we're comparing, okay, well, what's the potential of a heart? You know, forget the deeds for a second, because the Ethros demon beats Ryan. It's kind of asking you the question, philosophically, like I say, who's worse? Who's potentially worse on their own individually? Like, as they go out into the world, let's say the Ethros demon hasn't done a thing, you know, a babe, ready to go. In the same way Ryan's a child ready to go. Does Ryan have more potential to be darker and more disastrous, destructive than the Ethros demon did? Right? Is it almost a blessing that he's human? That he'll eventually die? That he doesn't have immortality? We've had the idea of immortality thrown into the mix. The dad said to Angel at the beginning, kind of played for a bit of a joke, a laugh for the audience, I think, but that's thrown into the mix, into this philosophical question, because, you know, the Ethros demon, who's been through all of this, surely has inhabited so many people. What are we saying? That Ryan is the darkest, to the point that he tortured the Ethros demon. Is he worse? And that's the question. Is humanity ultimately worse than demons? Again, that question, you know, I've been asking it a lot in Buffy, I've been asking it a lot in Angel. Again, the shows directing us to that question in more of a philosophical sense. The way it's presented, the way, like, I believe the Ethros demon when he says that. And I feel like you do have to kind of take his word at rote. And that has such interesting consequences, like I say, to this philosophical question. Yeah, and then it goes deeper. What's the greater evil, though? Truly, ultimately, demons or humans? Because by that logic, we're saying Ryan's, perhaps, at conception, potentially, darker and more evil than the Ethros demon. This demon that is meant to torture and possess and cause strife was tortured and feared this young boy who was a human. It goes deeper than that. Like I say, we've had the immortality peppered in at the beginning, that seed, which is why I'm now thinking about it. Actually, a human's better. Is it better if a human's more evil? Depending contextually if the demon's immortal. Because what are we talking about, like I say? Potential evil, or are we talking about deeds? Perhaps because demons are more prone to immortality, they're worse, just because of their long-livedness and how much they can do in the time they have. But perhaps we're asking the question here, are humans capable of more of a depth of evil? That's the question. Philosophically, where do we go? Where do we stand on that? It's not as simple to answer as you'd perhaps first think. And actually, this episode puts all that on the board in a really interesting way. I mean, you know, look, I'm talking about this isolated Ryan and the Ethros demon. But I mean, we've had plenty of examples, I suppose, through the show of humans and demons. And it is messy. It is mixed. Who's truly worse? I don't know if either show is going to go into that more. We'll see. I hope so. I get the impression perhaps Angel is the show to do that over Buffy. Nonetheless, super interesting. Oh God. Wow. Damn. Angel. Yikes, huh? Oh my God. Oh God. Is he going to get away with it? Is he going to be able to do it? What do you do with this kid? Beautiful.
Everybody out! Go!
Nice that he grabbed Ryan too. I mean, he is a kid. It's the question as well. Could he be rehabilitated? Is that possible? We should at least try, right? But the ethos demon and his words make me question whether that's possible. I don't know. Oh, hello, mate.
Social services will take over from here.
Good.
When will we get to see him?
Not until tomorrow.
Oof.
We won't know until after the evaluation.
What a cool episode. Yeah, still a little frosty. Fair. Not rushing that storyline. I like that. Happy to wait.
I won't be able to cover for him anymore.
Oh, you tried, mate.
They're gonna want to know about Ohio.
Maybe it's better that you are honest about it, though.
I wanted to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
He needs help, though. You need help. You're allowed to take help.
I was just trying to hold my family together.
Yeah. You don't have to do that, though. What's the dad doing? He's doing that at the expense of any help. What did we see at the beginning? He was trying to push Angel away. He's one bastion for help, and he could have pushed him away. If we're just talking about the dad's intent, and what's Angel doing? Doing the exact same thing, pushing help away. No. I'll handle it. Me. Not you. No. I won't take help. What's that going to do to a person? And a being. That's not necessarily the right thing to do. You can't shoulder that on your own. You needed help. We've seen that, right? And I get that there was a supernatural. I love that actually take the supernatural element out of it. You still have that issue because Ryan is just bad. Bless him, but he is. Which does really validate this conversation of this dad could never have achieved that on his own. He needed help. He needed to soften and allow that help in. Angel's the same. Kind of beautiful. And I wonder if Angel's going to realise that. I hope so. He's seeing that, because in my opinion, this is the best for Ryan, it's the best for the dad, it's the best for the family. This is horrible. It's horrible it happened this way, but now there's actually potential for help for all of them.
I was just trying to hold my family together. I think you did.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Really strong episode. I love that. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to leave that there. I've said everything I want to say. I think it's a really beautiful episode for everything that I've said. I think it jumps Angel, Wes, Cordy. Great character-driven episode. We've seen a lot from them this episode that I really love. And I think the actual Monster of the Week of the episode really tested them. And also, like I say, asks that question, that more existential, overarching question in both of these shows. Where are humans? Where are demons? Discuss, right? Thank you so much for watching. This channel survives as it does because of my patrons, my YouTube members. So a quick shout out. Thank you so much to those folks who are able to give to that. There is a link down in the description below for early access to all of my content. If you are new and this is your first video of mine, please subscribe, like the video. That was Slayer Saturdays. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Buffy next week. But until then, be good. I hope you're well, and I'll see you soon.